Applying that logic to multiple buried treasures seems to make perfect sense. Anyone burying a treasure would want to make sure that not only they, but their peers or successors can find it. Land and its topography change over the years due to erosion, floods, fires, and other forces. While a simple map may work for a few short years, over a period of a decade or more, the land can change in appearance, making the map virtually useless. For this reason, laying out a grid design makes perfect sense. When searching for answers, especially when they deal with esoteric topics, it can be very tempting to see connections among non-corresponding aspects of a template or design. Keeping that in mind, my next step involved the numbers that make up the scale and dimensions of the templates. Determining whether or not the numbers in the scale held any Kabbalistic meaning would help me decide whether or not the alleged KGC template was related to the Tree of Life template. I also had questions regarding the shape of this template. If you count each mark that appears in the alleged KGC treasure template, squares, dots, stars, and turkey tracks, you will see that there are 33 locations. 33, like the angle on the line from Victorio Peak to Georgetown off the center line that travels from Victorio Peak to the Bruton Parish Church. As stated earlier, the number for Bacon, as in Francis Bacon, is 33. Furthermore, there are 33 degrees in Scottish Rite Freemasonry, and the cover of Albert Pike's book is adorned with a double-headed eagle with the number 33 above it. As we learned earlier, author Gregory H. Peters writes that the double-headed eagle can be associated with the Tree of Life. The number 33 is held as a mystical number of importance among several religious beliefs and societies. For example, the first Temple of Solomon stood unmolested for 33 years before it was pillaged. King David ruled for 33 years, and Christ was crucified at the age of 33. And then there's the Tree of Life with its 10 Sephiroth and 22 paths, which totals 32. But if we add the hidden Sephirah Da'at, or knowledge, which we will discuss later, we have a total of 33. According to Rabbi Yitzhak Ginsburg of the Gal Enai website, the number 33 is also the value of the Hebrew word for open or reveal. Traveling around the square of the large veil template, each corner is 114 miles apart. From the center of the template to the inner circle is 33 miles, and it is 62 miles to the outer circle. The diagonal of the square, which runs from corner to corner through the interior of the square, is 161 miles, the number we will examine first. The great year of the Platonic year, named after the ancient Greek philosopher Plato, who first discussed it, is based on the precession of the equinoxes, the time that it takes for the constellations to appear to rotate around the Earth. One complete precession takes approximately 25,920 years, the square root of which is 160.99, or 161. If we multiply 161 times 2, we get the number 322, and looking at Genesis 3:22 in the Bible, we find another connection with the Tree of Life. And the Lord God said, Behold, the man is become as one of us, to know good and evil. And now, lest he put forth his hand, and take also of the Tree of Life, and eat, and live forever. The number 322 is also the gematria for the original man, when spelled in English, often called the primordial man, or Adam Kadmon, whose body is said to be represented by the Tree of Life. I found another interesting piece of information regarding the number 161 in an article by the 16th century Kabbalist Yitzhak Luria. The article says that the name Echya, I am that I am, known by its numerical value 161, or Kasa, is spelled out as follows: Aleph, Lamed, Pei, Hey, Yud, Yud, Vav, Dalet, Hey, Yud. The word Kasa can be translated as meaning to cover or conceal from view, as a veil would do. The inner circle of the template has a radius of 33 miles, thus a diameter of 66 miles. Like the number 161, the number 66 shares a connection with the precession of the equinoxes in that the precession moves at a rate of 1 degree every 66 years, or approximately 10 degrees every 666 years. The magic square of the sun, as described by the 16th century magus Henry Cornelius Agrippa, is made up of 6 cells in width by 6 cells in height. This magic square is numbered 1 through 36, and when all the numbers are added up, they total 666. Another link with the number 66 and the sun is through solar cycles. A solar cycle lasts approximately 11 years, taking 5.5 years, or 66 months, to move from a solar minimum to a solar maximum. There are also 66 books in the Protestant Bible. As stated in 1 Kings 10:14, King Solomon received 666 talents of gold each year. The outer circle has a radius of 62 miles and